Welcome back. I'm Sarah Casagal. Before sundown tomorrow, parts of Canada will witness a show in the sky. Andrew Fazakis from National Geographic joins us now to tell us more about Sunday's eclipse. Good to have you.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi. It's being called a total annular eclipse. Now, what does that mean?
Well, what we're talking about is when the Earth, Moon, and Sun line up perfectly. And so if you happen to be in the path of the total eclipse, which occurs for Southwest United States observers, so people from California to Texas, they will actually see a moon go right in front of the sun. But the moon will be a little bit, the disk of the moon will be a little bit smaller than the disk of the sun. So you'll see what people are calling the ring of fire, the sunlight of peeking through along the edges of the moon. So it's a really neat effect. Now, for Canadians, we're getting a pretty good consolation prize in the form of a partial eclipse. Now, depending on where you are in Canada, you'll see either more or less of the sun, being blocked by the moon's silhouette.
And how long does something like this last?
Well, again, it depends on where you are, your location. It can last anywhere from an hour to more than 2.5 hours. And the entire eclipse, and by that I mean the entire disk of the moon to go over the disk of the sun. Now, the actual totality for folks in the Southwest U.S., it'll last actually for 4.5 minutes, where it's completely covered the sun, and you just see a ring of fire around the moon.
What kind of an atmosphere does that create?
You know, it's a really electric thing to see. It's absolutely beautiful. And this particular eclipse is going to be very photogenic because it's happening near late afternoon, early evening as the sun is setting. It's going to create wonderful photographic opportunities. And it's really exciting a lot of people. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some really beautiful, beautiful photographs coming out of this event.
And in Canada, where is the best place to see it, I guess? In the West?
Well, in the West, if folks in, say, Victoria, Vancouver, really on the very western edge of the continent, they'll see up to 70 to 75% of the sun block. As we move eastward, that number gets lower. So by the time you reach Toronto, they'll see 18%, Ottawa 10%, Montreal 3%, just as the sun is setting.
Just as the sun is setting. Now, is this common? Does this happen often?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Does this happen often?
Well, the last time Canadians has seen an eclipse is 10 years ago, so it's quite a drought. The next time, actually Atlantic Canadians, by the way, I have to say, are going to be left out of the party for this particular eclipse tomorrow night. They'll have to wait their turn until November next year, and the rest of Canada will see another eclipse in October of 2014.
So, in terms of the astronomical occurrences, how would you say this rates?
Well, you know, in terms of a sky show, it doesn't get much better than this. This is one of those really awe-inspiring events. And you know, the only thing is that you have to remember is the safety aspect of watching it. It's kind of difficult for folks like myself who are popularizers of the night sky and the heavens. It's kind of a tricky thing because we're telling people there's something cool in the sky to watch, but you have to be careful. So you need to make sure your eyes are protected. Never look directly into the sun, even when it's eclipsed. You need to have special eye protection like Eclipse viewers. They're available in astronomy magazines on the newsstand. You can pick one up. Or the easiest thing is to have a cardboard, punch a 1/4-inch hole in the middle of the cardboard, and you can project the image of the sun on a wall a few feet away. And that's the safest way to actually watch an eclipse.
Andrew, thanks so much. We look forward to it.
My pleasure. Clear skies.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.